What's up, guys? This is Tim, and we are doing a juice review today. Never mind the hardware, that review will come in tomorrow. You're going to have to forgive the scraggly face and terrible complexion. Sorry, I am human. Um, Today, what's in my K-Fun and my Atomic are some very good e-liquids. Um, they are mother's milk. Yummy. And I mean, call me a bit of a pig, but I love this bottle art. I mean, this is nice. Here's the mother's milk, and these are in 6 milligram strength, and the original bunny. And frankly, I mean, that's pretty badass. I mean, it looks like Mila Jovovich with a mask on. Just saying. Uh, Maybe Marilyn Monroe. Um, and that, you know, Dia de los Muertos sugar skull style here is quite awesome too. Give me one moment here. I would also like to thank a local vendor for their it's Eastciggies, Ecciggeez. Um, they're a local vendor. They're in Arrowhead Mall in Muskogee. They offer some really high quality e-liquids. Um, they have a very nice store. I'll put the link to their Facebook page in the comments below. Now, these come out of Texas. They're very popular. There's probably been 1,000 reviews for these juices. So I'm not going to make this too long, hopefully. But I would like to throw a big shout out to Eastciggies. The staff's very helpful. It's husband and wife. At first I was afraid because I saw the sign and how well the store was laid out. I was like, oh no, this is a chain store. This might not be a good place. You know, they might just stock egos and decaying juice and call it good. But no, this is a good place. I would recommend anybody who's um, looking for a vape shop, you know, with a different atmosphere than most, to go in there. It's quite nice. Their prices are very reasonable. But moving on to the juice, big shout out to Eastciggies. Good place to go. I have the OB, the original bunny, in the K-Fun today. And let me pull up some juice profiles. This is what I get for not... Forgive the shaky camera. Let's see here. Also, I will provide a Facebook link to Suicide Bunny in the description on Facebook. Suicide Bunny is created by Pip the Bunny, a very nice woman who goes around and visits quite a few of the retailers of her own e-liquids. So maybe we might get lucky and have Pip hanging out with some Okies from Muskogee. I'll have another quick hit on the OB here. Performing very well in a K-Fun for a higher VG juice. I do try to prime it every now and then just to make sure I don't get a dry hit, because this is some good juice and I don't want to have to empty it out of the tank, because when you empty a K-Fun, oh gosh. That was kind of a bust on those profiles. Let's see. Here, we'll go to this one. And the OB's quite delicious. Let's start with the OB. Now, they're usually around $22. They're a little bit more in the store, but considering the fact that you're getting it now instead of waiting and paying shipping, I think it's a good it's a good deal. Also, all these things come in glass. I mean, both these juices come in glass bottles. So let's take a look at the description. We have the original bunny, or the OB, is short for a mouth-watering or for short, is a mouthwatering complex blend of rich, clean cream flavors, which I do get a lot of clean cream flavors. It says some say it tastes like a sweet cream, others taste a hint of cake. But Maryland's recipe remains a delicious secret. It is a delicious secret. I will give it that. If you've ever had whew, it's so delicious. If you've ever had, and for all of you that know, a K-Fun is a perfect way to have a good flavor profile of something that is really hard to nail down for a tank atomizer. It, uh, it almost gives me a, those little cookies, those lady fingers that you get at some with just some desserts like tiramisu. It kind of has that, but there's a lot of cream to it, but not an awful cream. Sometimes you get cream and it's like both of these juices do have some cream notes to them, and the next juice is Mother's Milk, which is quite popular currently in every forum, and it's why I snatched these juices up, because I figured a decent review of these juices has not been posted. From what I could see, there is quite a bit of controversy over things. Here, grab the bottle so you can see again. It is Mother's Milk, and I did provide my own droppers. They don't come with their own droppers. But if you have your standard 30 ml bottle with a dropper, it should carry over just fine. I don't have to modify the caps or anything, which is good, let me adjust the center pin here for the atomic. A little bit longer than a K-Fun, but, oh, forgive the, juice is so good, make your nose run. It says, this juice is a complex blend of flavors that has been described as a creamy custard with a sweet strawberry exhale. Mother's Milk is an excellent all-day vape in the signature juice from Suicide Bunny. I will agree, this is a good top-of-the-line, like, juice. This is something that, if I could vape all day, every day for a couple months, I probably still wouldn't get tired of the flavor. Bring my camera back up so I don't look so annoying. And by the way, the vape o'clock is still here. It's vape o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. According to me, right now, that is vape o'clock. And these juices provide excellent vapor, as you can see. That might have something to do with the copper nim, but we'll move on from there. Now, I do get a very, very light, subtle, but delicious strawberry exhale. Sweet, but not candy, but not fully natural. Very in between the two. So, it's something that I can quite enjoy. It's a very, very good e-liquid. Like I said, the bottle art is wonderful. Focus, Daniel-san, focus. Very wonderful bottle art. I mean, look at that. I mean, yeah, for some people it might be off-putting because there's suggestions of nudity, but I quite think that that is a beautiful picture. This is something that I would put up on my wall, because that's a really good picture. I mean, I appreciate art in all of its forms, and, sometimes you get an e-liquid, and you get this, okay? That's not, with Liquid you get their branding, but you don't get art, you don't get art with that. And when we smoked, there was that branding, okay? And that's something that I wish we could really get away from, the branding of cigarettes. And this, although Liquid is a good company, the bottle reminds me of cigarette branding because it's a very simple logo. It's bright colors to get your attention. Yeah, I get that. These have a very beautiful logo. I mean, the detail in the bottles themselves, that is beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, look, it's really hard to appreciate. On the thumbnail that I'm going to put for this video is a really good shot of these two e-liquids. And, I mean, you really have to see it in person to appreciate the detail. It is wonderful. And even on the little guns here, it's kind of hard to see. Come on, focus, Daniel. It says Suicide Bunny. And, I mean, even the ink on her arms. I mean, you can see those praying hands. Um, that's just beautiful to me. I mean, you can even see. Come on, focus, Danielson. There's a skull on that arm. And there's some more ink. Um, just wonderful, wonderful quality too. The bottles don't feel cheap. There's no like made in China stamped on the bottom. Decent thickness on the glass. The labels don't feel peely. They kind of have that that really. I don't know what company makes the labelers for these, but wow. I mean, that's a really strong, sturdy label that's not going to rub off with your finger. It's not a paper label, so that's a big kudos to that. I'm gonna have a quick vape on some more mother's milk because it literally is a delicious, creamy, creamy custard. Now, I know some people say that, yeah, the age of the custard has passed, but that is a delicious custard, and I wish that there were 10 more that tasted just like that. But unfortunately, there's only one juice that tastes just like this, and that is mother's milk. So, thank you guys for watching this review of Suicide Bunny's e-liquids, just these two. And as always, guys, vape safe, and have a good day and or night. Thanks for vaping with the Fort.